I don't care how long this video is, I need to talk about Persona 5. Usually when I give my recommendation to others to play Persona 5, I'm met with the response, I don't like turn-based games, which is fair. I understand that turn-based gameplay doesn't seem that fun or engaging. However, there's something about Persona 5 that sets it apart from other turn-based RPGs. The micromanagement, the story, the unique style, the soundtrack, on top of the combat, deliver an engaging and fulfilling experience. And in light of recently completing the game and the imminent release of Persona 5 Royal, I just needed to talk about it. Persona 5 is a game where you play as a Japanese student who lives away from home to attend high school in Tokyo due to being framed for a crime he obviously didn't commit. While at this new school, he unlocks special powers to explore the metaverse, a realm formed by the subconscious desires of others, and change the malevolent intent within adults by changing their heart, which basically means changing their attitude by changing how they think. It's hard to explain, you get what I mean. In the metaverse, you encounter enemies by the name of Shadows. As the protagonist, you possess a persona, whereby you summon a being to deal special attacks. Kind of like a Pokemon, but you can fight alongside it. Just basically think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Stans. If you don't know that, then I don't know how else to explain it. Normally you would only possess one, but the protagonist can hold more. In combat, you can use the abilities of a persona and target the weaknesses of your enemies. Sometimes you might land critical hits, whilst other times you might not land any. I was initially skeptical of the turn-based combat, but it's not as boring as I thought. It's actually very engaging with the addition of music and sound effects. I really enjoy the strategy involved and being able to control all the other characters. There are several layers to the combat and you feel rewarded after encounters. However, it can get old sometimes, so thankfully they're not that repetitive. There are numerous tracks scattered across the game that enthrall me. Music that matches the weight of some parts in the story or just sets the tone for the environments you explore. Beneath the Mask is one of the best tracks in the game and I'm never bored of hearing it. It's so calming and relaxing, it really matches the Japanese high school feel to the game. It adds to the atmosphere, it adds to the identity. Sometimes you might just stand there and listen to the music because it's just that good. Micromanaging my student life in Japan is one of my favourite parts of the game. I spent a lot of my time trying to boost my skills and increase my bonds with my friends so that I could hang out with them more often, give me a boost in the metaverse, or even to romance them. I actually spent the whole summer part of the game to romance one of their confidants, and in order to proceed with romancing her I had to max out my charm, which was very long. There were several opportunities available with many different side stories, with characters that greatly intrigued me. I love the fact that these characters have been fleshed out through several interactions. I love spending my time doing numerous things to reach my own goals. The characters you meet in this game are all very unique with distinct personalities. They all have brilliant voice acting and they give you a reason to care about them. I love spending the spare time I have just to boost my bond with them because I genuinely enjoy hanging out with them. It's a given that you'd hold favourites, but objectively speaking, Makoto is best girl. I strongly recommend Persona 5. It's a game that's impacted me a great deal more than other video games have. I rarely get emotional with games, but this game really made me feel something special. I'm glad I got to experience it sooner rather than later, and I'm ecstatic for the release of Persona 5 Royal.
all alone, can face it while alone.